You know what's funny is we didn't do this, but apparently the ones that raised us did.
And we're the problem. We were screwed from the get-go when you're raised by people. We're hitting each other with socks full of shit.
So literally the first 20 to 30 minutes of the conversation has been...
Hey, like...
You say, dude, if it stops being funny, I have died on the inside.
If farts and stuff like that ever stop being funny, then I'm done.
Like, when you say the words lack of moderation, I immediately, like, picture, like, what happens to my desk every once in a while with all the cans.
Okay. Sure.
Except there's actual blivet somewhere in the room.
Like, you know, I know what a blivet is, but...
I was saying, if you don't know, you need to look it up.
I don't know if you'll be able to find that. That was like our granddad told us, our grandfather a long time ago told us.
Well, here's the deal. You need to find the Texas definition of a blivet.
They would fill a tube sock with shit and hit each other with it. Because it's the fucking Great Depression, and what else are you going to do for fun? Now, having said that, if we ever actually did that, like, it would probably be funny until you got hit with a sock that exploded.
Oh, no.
Or the kid shows up, like, you know, somebody like Noel Mutex, who is our mutual friend that you know that goes to DEF CON, like, he would, like, put, like, a weak water balloon in the balloon and fill it with, like, just liquid shit. And then, like, so at first it would seem great until you hit somebody with it.
Or it accidentally busts in your head.
Yeah. No, so hold on though.
The Great Depression, apparently playing with your own shit as a toy.
We're monkeys, are we not? Like we're
Mr. Hanky. The story's a lot more true.
So you said, why did you bring that up though? Like, what does that have to do with your desk and a lack of moderation?
Dude, these guys, like, when you're talking about the real lack of moderators who are talking about bragging about playing Beyond, these guys, they don't get up to really go to the bathroom. They will piss in old soda cups. They will shit in jars.
Oh yeah, like you're talking like Raid diapers or the what was it?
Or you ever seen
the pee bottles?
Show?
Yeah. Dude, that's just ingenuity. Like, I pissed in a bottle in a car before, so like
you were trying to make time. Everybody's done that. Like, if you haven't, well, then you're just not trying to get.
Dude, if I was a world first raider, like, you know what? Like, I wouldn't make my team do that, but I'd be like, hey, if you were doing that and the next guy isn't, well, then that guy isn't wanting to be on the team is bad when it comes time to sort out raid spots. That's all I will say.
Fact, we send out a guild community slop jar.
A slop jar. Oh, God.
If you don't know what it is, look it up.
What is it with our country upbringing and shit that is like somehow we're already, oh my God. That's exactly what it sounds like also. Because you're not going to be able to Google these things. That's just a jar where that's Jacob in the making is what a slop jar is.
That's where that gets started. Someone like either passed out and like just.
That's where Jacob came from. It was left out on accident.
Oh God.
Dad huffed Jacob and he didn't even realize he was so far ahead of his time, dude. I will never forget when I saw that on an episode of 1000 Ways to Die. Do you remember that one when it showed the guy who died? Like, I assume that's made up, but like you could imagine that it. Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, because it would take forever for you.
Okay, well, time out still. Like, so I understand how you're talking about the degeneracy that some people will go to when it comes to MMOs, which we both agreed that if your money was like a part of that as like a world first raider, or maybe not even just the money, but the competition. Like if you want to win, like I said, hey, maybe a piss jar is what puts your team over the top. Like, and I could get behind that. And maybe we need to make a line of gaming chairs where it has a toilet built into it. They probably make that already, don't they?
I mean, say, dude, well, I'm sure someone, like, I've actually seen a picture of one. Think about it.
Dude, when I was a kid, When I was in the 3rd grade, I had the idea. Huh?
Let me see if I can find that.
Dude, when I was in the 3rd grade, I thought I had a brilliant idea that I found out later on that NASA had implemented. And I basically was like mad that I felt like I was 10, but like I was like NASA stole my thunder. Like I was like, dude, what? I was just sitting on the toilet one day and I was like, at like 10, I was like, what if you had a toilet that like had a vacuum on it and sucked the crap out of you? Like, and then I was like, I saw that NASA, that's how they, at one time at least, like was to help you deal with solid waste up in space. And
hold up here.
So this should be the gaming chair for world first raiders.
Dude. I think I've we got a couple here.
They have gaming chairs with toilets built in.
Well, they're not really gaming chairs. These are clearly just for shitting in the room. But
does it look comfortable?
No, sir. It does not look comfortable. It does not look.
You'll have to send me a link to this.
Not.
Or what did you Google?
Office toilet chair. I mean, just straight up, dude. That's what I was looking for. I mean,
it sounds like I thought it was gonna be. Oh my god!
There it is. It's there. There it is. The fucking red one. It looks like a bucket seat from a freaking.
I see the one you're looking at. Dude, that's gotta be like custom made.
Dude, it looks custom made. It's granulated as hell, dude. But...
oh yeah, brought to you by Razer.
Let's see.
What would you call it? If Razer made one, what would they call it?
If Razer made one, let's see. What? Okay, so like, we gotta look at the previous names, like Anansi.
Everything is monsters. Everything is sea monsters. Like the Kraken.
No, the Kraken's already a headphone.
Oh damn! Well, this is the crack, like your butt crack. This is the butt Kraken.
Now you see, the problem is we've already got crack. Snake has already been taken because there's literally a Razer snake, and I want one of those plushies. Razer, send me free plushie.
The Leviathan.
I think there's already one called the Leviathan. I think that's the name of their sound bar.
Cthulhu.
No, you can't call it Cthulhu.
But Cthulhu lives in the deep. He's a sea monster, and it's Cthulhu. The Razer Cthulhu.
You know, essentially the ocean is the world's toilet. Like,
it should be the Razer Cthulhu. Yeah, no, it is. It is a giant toilet.
I mean, dude, even the fish shit in it.